I love Los Angeles. Even when I almost run into 4 cars driving through Beverly right near the Jollibees, I adore the city and the person that shaped me today. My family story is a very common one. Immigrating from El Salvador nearly 40 years ago, they went from sharing a studio apartment with 5 other people near Koreatown to then upgrading to a 1-bedroom apartment with 6 other people and children running around. Through my dad having to work 13-hour days, 6 days a week in an airplane manufacturing company, and my mom having to clean houses on the west side, they achieved this American dream of finding a home and wish that for their kids. But that isn't my story and the story of many residents here in Los Angeles. Every year that I lived in my current apartment, I've been met with either a fake eviction notice, 3-day to quit notice, or a letter from an attorney. At the very height of the pandemic, when my bank account was at zero, my landlord still found a way to threaten my housing security. But I haven't lost hope. My name is Kasey Ventura. I am the Director of Land and Tenant Justice at the Beverly-Vermont Community Land Trust, where we engage Koreatown and the surrounding neighborhoods in campaigns in order to fight for permanent affordable housing, community preservation, and ownership. Through organizing and acquisitions, we fight the very idea that housing is meant for profit. After completing 2 acquisitions in the last year, we now have over 100 residents living under permanent affordability, paying as low as $600 a month, and more than half of our residents being collective owners of their housing. This is accomplished by the residents being owners of the building, the land being owned by the Community Land Trust, and our board of directors being composed by the very same residents who live on the land trust and community members in the neighborhoods we serve. The communities are compass, engraved in the very structure of our organization. Last year, we partnered up with a tenant association composed of mostly undocumented residents, not just to force their abusive landlord to sell, but also find a means for these residents to own their housing. Our goal is to remove housing from the speculative market, and that is a heavy obstacle. If 100 people donated $10,000, we can create a $1 million acquisition fund. An acquisition fund that will not only provide a down payment for a 10-unit property in Koreatown, but through continued investment, fund future acquisitions and create an endowment fund. We're also a small staff of 2 who's done much, but want to do more. $300,000 will give us more power to organize for public dollars to go into community ownership, give tenants the first opportunity to purchase, and engage our communities to fight back against extractive housing policies that harm Los Angeles.